It is so dark outside. Waking up this morning was so hard. Time changes are always so weird, but it is obviously very nice that it's, you know, the sunset doesn't set till like 7 now, so that's nice. Anyways, let's make coffee.
When you leave here today, the soil that can restrict is in the above average category. Wow. Directly affects the health of my heart and the longevity of life. That blows.
I want to bring this up, part of my devotional today. This is so good. Many of us are walking on the path God has for us, and yet it feels like we never make it to the destination. We know He's put certain things on our hearts, certain dreams and certain goals, yet we don't see evidence they will come to pass anytime soon. As we wake up day after day, still waiting to get where we think we need to go, we can feel discouraged, thinking we'll never truly get there. But God, in His perfect timing, will be the one to get us there. He makes a way where there doesn't appear to be one. We might wonder if we are on the wrong path, but He goes before us and leads our every step. He knows the destination even if we don't, and that is why we must keep moving forward. So wherever you feel lost today, realize the Lord would not take you this far to leave you. In fact, He wants to lead you every day to the promise He has for you, even if it is one step at a time. Lord Jesus, I am struggling to know the right way to go. I am asking you to lead me step by step and make a way through the wilderness surrounding me. I put my trust in you today. In Jesus' name, amen. Breakfast. I've got wild blueberries that I put in the microwave so they're at the bottom, and then I've got yogurt, a banana, my homemade granola, and peanut butter and honey as always. Bon appetit. I wanted to prep myself a bag to start taking with me to the sauna and just like have this in the car so that way I could always go to the sauna whenever I want to. I just feel like it's important to always be prepared. But anyways, I just wanted to say what I have in, or show you what I have in here. Well, first off, I have a sauna towel that I typically bring into the sauna with me, but it's dirty and I just tossed it into the to the wash. So I'm just gonna bring a beach towel, and then I have a regular towel so that I could shower. And then I have a couple of swimsuits in here so that way I don't have to always wear my workout clothes. But I did buy a one-piece swimsuit off Amazon, like a Speedo or whatever, so that way I could start going swimming. Haven't done that yet, but I'm going to. And then in a separate bag, I have all of my necessities that I need. So I have clean underwear, socks, sweatpants. I'm going to bring an oversized sweater or a large t-shirt. I just feel like that is the easiest clothing to get into after you shower and after you sauna. And then I have some body spray, some deodorant, and then this is what I needed yesterday when I went. So I have shampoo and conditioner because theirs is not very good, and then I brought salicylic acid body wash just to make sure that we have no body acne, because I struggle with acne on my shoulders a lot, and this Neutrogena one is the only one that's been helpful. And then I got an exfoliating face wash and then just some moisturizer. So I'm also gonna bring a hairbrush so that way when I do wash my hair there, then I'll be okay. And I feel like this is perfect. But anyways, let's go to the gym. I'm gonna do a very quick upper body workout session, sauna, and then we'll come back home, and I'm literally not gonna have time for anything. I'm just gonna eat and then go to work because I work at 4 and it's already like 1 o'clock. So let's go. There is absolutely nothing more, well actually there are, but listen, I love doing little things that make my life easier. Packing that bag made my life so much easier today because I literally just put all of my dirty stuff in here, and now I can just toss this into the laundry and I don't have to, like, I don't know, dig out like dirty clothes and like dirty towels and all of this stuff from my bag. Made everything a little bit smoother today, which I appreciate. I'm going to make food, and fortunately for me, yet again, on Sunday, I made my life easier and I prepped my protein. So I'm thinking like a nice hearty scramble with like onions and bell peppers, eggs, the beef. That just sounds so good. And I'm just going to finish reading my audiobook, or not my audiobook. I'm gonna finish reading my book. It's so good. I think like 90% done, and it's making me really sad, but I do have a plan B option already.
so we're okay.
I honestly love a good scramble, and I feel like adding pickled red onions to anything just makes it taste 20 times better. So I've got scrambled eggs, bell pepper, sauteed onions, ground bison, avocado, and the pickled red onions on top. Bon appetit.
I just came home from work. It is 8:17, which is crazy because I got done with work at like 7:30 and it was like 7:40, and then I came home. Shortest shift ever for dinner, and it was so slow today. It was absolutely insane. A part of me is really happy because I can get good quality sleep now, and I was so tired and I did not want to go to work today. I can get some sleep, and I'm very happy about that, and just like have the evening to myself. But at the same time, I was really counting on working tonight. It is what it is. What are you gonna do about it? I haven't been having multiple dinner shifts in a week in a while, and this week was the first that I've had 2 dinner shifts in a row, and like I said, in a while, so I was really counting on it. But you know what? It's fine. I think everything happens for a reason. I have so much to work on right now. So I have some client stuff that I need to do tomorrow because my client canceled on me this morning. So I came home to a very exciting package. This is my first time buying something from this brand. I'm actually wearing them right now, but this is very, very unlike me. This is something I would never even would have thought that I would buy. I've been thinking about them. I've been thinking about buying them for a while, and I saw them and I just was like, you know what? What's the worst that can happen? I'll return them, and that's that. I got myself a pair of, what are these called? Flats? They remind me of like ballet slippers, honestly. I'm so excited to wear them. I feel like they're gonna look really, really cute with jeans, baggy oversized jeans, and like a really simple, cute tank top. I was wearing them around the house just now and they're so comfortable. I also love the band here. I feel like it adds like a nice little detail. I honestly love them, but we'll see when I wear them out. We'll see how they feel. They feel very comfortable. I've been trying to save money, so I haven't been really like shopping for clothing. But 2, I'm trying to be very intentional with what I buy, and I'm really happy with this decision. I'm also trying to get like outside my comfort zone when it comes to clothes. I'm gonna shower, I'm going to make my element drink before bed, and I'm going to read and go to sleep early. My camera cut me off earlier, but it feels so much better now that I've showered. I'm going to make myself an element drink. I haven't had one of these in so long. I put way too much milk. I have a couple of different like flavors. Also, did I mention I just showered and I put on not a ton, but I put on some self tanner. I wanted to use up my Juggling self tanner, and that's why I'm wearing like a full on like long sleeve, long pajama pants, the whole 9 yards. Hopefully tomorrow when you see me, I'm a little bit tanner because I look very pale for some reason. But anyways, I'm going to have this chocolate mint element. I've never tried this one, and then there's like the chocolate, I have a chocolate raspberry and then a chocolate chai that I got like during the holidays. The raspberry one is delicious. I feel like I'm pretty dehydrated, didn't drink enough water today. Also, I went to the sauna and I am so unrecovered from yesterday at the gym, and today like I felt so weak. So I'm hoping that this kind of just like helps a little bit. I mean, I don't think this will actually help now that I think about it, but the salt will definitely be beneficial because it'll help replenish all of my electrolytes that I lost during my sauna session. I will be treating myself to a little bit of whipped cream. This is the only one that I have found that doesn't have carrageenan in it. So for my element drinks, I typically like to do half hot water and then half milk, just because it's just how I've been doing it. Look at that. Perfection. Stunning, beautiful masterpiece. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go into bed, let's read, let's drink this beautifulness. We should actually probably do a taste test because I haven't tried this flavor. Okay, like my whipped cream is actually perfect. I don't even want to drink it because it's so perfect. It's too hot. That's so good. Comment down below if you have been to Olive Garden and if you ever had those like peppermint
candies that they used to hand out at the end of the meal, the green and brown ones or whatever, because that's exactly what this element tastes like. I used to work at Olive Garden and I used to eat those literally like 20 a day. It was actually really bad. Let's go to bed. Good night. Good morning. I woke up today thinking about how nice and what a blessing it is to actually sleep for 8 hours. It was just so pleasant. It was so lovely. I had a great night of rest. I've had a very, very slow morning. I'm reading my devotional. I'm going to do a little bit of journaling while I'm trying to get my video to export. I'm also going to read a little bit of my daily rituals book. This is phenomenal. That's going to be my morning. I'm going to try really hard to get this to work, and then I have a client. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm just gonna do cardio today because my quads are still absolutely wrecked. I'm so sore, and it's because I did hit on Monday. The new stimuli just totally wrecked me. I was planning on going to, oh my goodness, I thought I just spilled my protein shake everywhere. The powder too. I was planning on going to a coffee shop after the gym to get some computer work done, and I drove over there and I could not find parking anywhere, and I just got so frustrated. I like did a couple of laps and I'm like, okay, I'm literally wasting time, and it kind of ruins the joy of having like a slow morning, going to a coffee shop to like enjoy myself and get work done. Instead of throwing a fit, I'm just going to go to Whole Foods like I had planned, and I'm just gonna get everything that I need, and it's fine. I just wasn't meant to go to a coffee shop this morning, clearly, and that's okay. And we're gonna go home and get work done from there. I was trying to figure out if I want to make Indian food tonight for us or Korean, because I'm going to try out 2 different recipes and I'm going to film them. But for the Indian recipe, I want to make butter chicken, and I need naan for that, but I couldn't find any naan with no bad ingredients. So I don't know if I'm going to try to make naan at home by myself, or if we'll just skip out on it, because I mean, I feel like you can't have Indian food without naan, but at the same time, I don't want to stress myself out about it. I'll figure that out, but I'm thinking Indian food tonight because that just sounds really good, especially because it's so cold and rainy. And then maybe tomorrow we'll do the Korean recipe, which also sounds incredible. But then again, I did buy fresh salad stuff, so I feel like I should utilize that today. I brought a protein shake with me. This is 2 scoops of my First Form strawberry protein. For the last 2 days I did not meet my protein goal. I'm gonna have this now because I'm going to have lunch pretty much as soon as I get home, and that is just gonna be my ground bison with some eggs. So that's another protein packed meal. So I don't want to have like a bunch of protein all at once. I like to space it out just a little bit just to have better digestion. So I'm gonna have the shake now, get home, unpack, get settled, and then I'll have my, technically I guess, brunch because I didn't have breakfast this morning. I started reading a new book. Oh my goodness, you guys, it is so good already, so I'm really excited to like get back into it. I also need to bake something today to film, so we'll see. I don't know what though. I don't know, I was thinking lemon poppy seed muffins. It's so gross outside that it just doesn't feel like lemony weather, you know? We'll figure it out. Let's go home. I just got ready for the day. A little late in the day to get ready, but it's fine. I stopped by Target because I needed to get muffin liners, and I bought this dry texture spray by Tresemme because one, I love dry texture products. I feel like it adds volume to my hair, but also just like, it just makes it nice and like, in my opinion, less frizzy for my hair. But anyways, this smells really good. It's my first time using it and I'm a fan. I have green onion. I have a like big thing of green lettuce because I'm going to make a salad that I forgot what it's called, but it's like this salad that a lot of Korean barbecue places always have, and it's delicious. So I'm gonna try to recreate it. Fingers crossed if it turns out. And then I have cilantro in there as well. I got some ginger also for both of the recipes that I'm going to be making. Some salted butter for baking. I have chicken thighs and chicken breast. The thighs are going to be for the Korean barbecue chicken that I'm going to make tonight, and then garlic. And the breast is for butter chicken that I'm going to do tomorrow. I have apples.
2 drinkable Greek yogurts. My favorite's milk, of course. If I see this at Whole Foods, I need to buy it because they are almost always out of it. I still have some left in the fridge. Better safe than sorry. They were doing samples of Hue chocolate today. I bought it, or I tried it, and it was just so good. And I've had this flavor before, but it tasted so good, and it just reminded me of how much I love it. I had this wine before. Actually, I bought this wine last week, and it was so stinking good. It's a dry Chenin Blanc. It's absolutely divine. Gochujang for the dinner tonight. I got new Meyer's dish soap. It is in the rosemary scent. Some honey because I'm basically out. Cucumbers for dinner. I'm going to use this sweet and savory Korean barbecue sauce for dinner. Crushed tomatoes for the butter chicken tomorrow. Oh, I got one of these and I forgot that I got it. Just vitamin C just in case. Just a couple of bananas. I got 3 pears. I've been loving pears lately. Another cucumber for dinner, and then I got a water. This is the best water. I just did something kind of wild. I whipped up some banana, blueberry, buckwheat muffins. Cross your fingers that these turn out good. Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes.
It didn't look.
I just got these muffins out. Well, actually they've been cooling. I think that I overbaked them just a tiny bit, but for better for you / healthy muffins made with buckwheat flour, these are actually really stinking good. I just had a little, well actually I had an entire one with some honey because I didn't add that much maple syrup into these, so they are less sweet, and it was actually delicious. I don't know what I expected because this was my first time baking with buckwheat. I'm a fan. Going to just let these cool while I make dinner. I'm gonna do a little less than a cup of rice, and then I'm doing this beef bone broth, and I'll do all of it. There's like a cup in here, a little more than a cup. Actually, literally exactly a cup, which is perfect. This turned into a very stunning dinner. Excited to try it. Bon appetit. Good morning, happy Thursday. I'm reading my devotional. I wanted to say that yesterday I made those banana buckwheat blueberry muffins and I thought they were good. I wasn't like, oh my gosh, blown away by them. I was like, these definitely taste healthy, but they're really good. Today I woke up and I warmed it up on the stove with a little bit of coconut oil, and then I drizzled some honey on top. And I think that it is one of my favorite things ever. Such a good little sweet treat to have with your coffee in the mornings, especially if you're gonna go and like work out and you want like a little, you know, a little pick me up in the morning. I'm going to read my devotional, get ready, go to the gym. I have work at 11 today. I'm finishing up just a little bit of cardio. I did an upper body workout at my home gym, but anyways, I'm about to leave, get ready for work. Hopefully it's a quick shift. I'm gonna do my fancy water. I will do 2 scoops of protein, so this is gonna be 46 grams. Honestly, I feel like I should just put another one in because I don't think I'll meet my protein if I don't. This is like 70 grams of protein now. Let's do a scoop of creatine and some taurine. I just try to put everything into a shake whenever I have one, just because that way I don't have to worry about getting it all in. I totally forgot that I have this avocado oil, so I'm gonna cook with it today. I'm going to sear these chicken breasts that I just cut up into bite-sized pieces. I just trimmed like the gross stuff. Okay, bon appetit. Here is homemade butter chicken. I wish we had naan, but I didn't have time to make any from scratch. It is what it is.
When it comes to it's actually dead well. So So again, retention. And I just have to.
Here are this morning's beverage lineups. I already had a drinkable Greek yogurt, and then I'm having my coffee. I'm bringing a post-workout shake with me. I'm bringing a pre-workout drink with me, and then of course I've got my water. Let's go train my client, and then let's go to the gym. Good morning, you guys. It is 8 something. It's like 8:10. I just finished training my in-person client, and I'm heading to Gold's right now. I'm going to do a leg day, and I'm crossing all my fingers and toes that it is not extra busy in there because it just started raining, and whenever it's raining it can either be extra busy because everybody's inside, or it could be dead, and I'm hoping that it is the latter because I really want to be able to use my hip thrust machine today, because on Monday I couldn't use it. It was taken the entire time. So hoping and praying for a really great workout. It is freezing outside, and like I said, it is raining outside, and it's disgusting, but we're gonna power through this morning. If I have time, I'm also hoping to stop by a coffee shop and get some computer work done, maybe finish up my client check-in so that way I don't have to worry about them this weekend. And I want to edit just a ton of short form content this weekend. Tonight we're going on a fun date night that I'm so excited about because we're going to a new restaurant. And another thing that I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start basically reviewing. This is something that I want to start adding into my Substack, but I want to start reviewing restaurants on the west side and just like in the LA area that I like to go to, writing articles about them, taking really good photos, and posting them on my Substack. So that way, if any of you guys are local, or if any of you guys are traveling to LA, you can check out my Substack and have a ton of amazing restaurant recommendations. I am so excited. I've been dying to try this restaurant for a while now. We actually go to it when it's a coffee shop in the mornings, literally every week, and it's, like I said, amazing. So I'm looking forward to trying the food. Oh my gosh, I just got done at the gym and I reparked because I'm gonna go to Justa and I'm going to get some work done on my phone and laptop, edit some short form content, and also upload a couple recipes on my Substack. I'm making a protein shake right now. It's the First Form strawberry protein powder. That would have been so bad if it was not fully closed. I had a really good workout today. I'm very proud of it. I did less exercises, but I really prioritized strength today. So I did actually go up on my hip thrusts, not by a lot, only by 5 pounds. I was very proud of that. Then I just did a 2-mile incline walk on the treadmill, and I've just been slowly, weekly, increasing either my speed or my incline. Last week I was at 8.0, today I did 9.0, and then my speed was like 3.3/3.4, just to maintain a specific heart rate. So I definitely wanted it to be challenging, and it was challenging. I was like, are we done yet? Like, come on now. Excuse the noise. I'm making some meal prep right now, but I just came back from all the stuff that I was doing. I went to Justa and got a little bit of computer work done. I ended up forgetting my headphones, so instead of editing videos, I just drafted out a couple of recipes for my Substack, so I'm happy that I got that done. I went over to Whole Foods and just picked up a couple of essentials. I got LaCroix. I got these from Mihai because he loves them. They were also on sale. I got my favorite wine. I kid you not, there's something about this specific wine. It is absolutely delicious. It's a dry Chenin Blanc. It's very, very good. So for my series of recreating classic recipes, I actually asked Mihai what is like a classic Romanian dessert that he would like for me to make, and he gave me an idea. So I got a couple of ingredients to make that, but I needed heavy whipping cream for it. Picked up eggs just so that I'd be stocked up. Some lemon ginger tea. This is my favorite tea. We've been having this every single night after dinner, and honestly I love it. It feels really, really good. Last time I went to Whole Foods, I picked up Hue hazelnut. Today I couldn't remember if it was the milk chocolate or the dark chocolate, so I picked up both. But anyways, I cannot remember if it was the milk chocolate or the dark chocolate. For some reason I feel like it was the milk. They're both gonna be delicious. I got 3 more pears, Honeycrisp apples. And then I just got 2 pounds of ground bison. And last but not least, I got puff pastry. This is what I need for the dessert that he wants. I'll probably make the dessert either tomorrow or Sunday. I'm not really in the mood to do it today. Alright, here is brunch, and then I've got leftovers for the next 2 days. So I'm very happy about that. This right here is 40 grams of protein, so I think we're pretty good on protein today. I just finished tidying up the house and I showered. I'm gonna blow dry my hair. I've said this before, but ever since I've switched over to this, I think it's like a detangling brush. I got it from Amazon. It was like $6 or something like that. I don't know. But ever since I switched over to this, I kid you not, my life is forever changed. It is so easy to comb through my hair now. Whenever I shower, I just get like, I get really up in my scalp and my hair is always so tangly. It is disgusting how hard it used to be to brush my hair, but this brush has changed everything. I also do use a detangling spray. I just don't feel like it really does anything. I don't know if I just need to get a better one. I've been using this heat protectant spray for my hair before blow drying it. I did mention that I'm trying to not use as much heat, but it's really freaking hard. I feel like this week I did a pretty good job, and last week too. So I'm happy about that at least. But anyways, let's blow dry. I'm gonna read my Kindle while I blow dry. I feel like that makes, well, my Kindle on my phone, it always makes the time go by so much faster. Also, pro tip, bring your water in here with you whenever you're blow drying your hair, because it gets so hot, and I literally drink an entire flask by the time I'm done blow drying my hair. So just a little pro tip, stay hydrated while you blow dry. I just got ready for dinner. This is my first time wearing this dress. I got it last year. I feel like it's a little bit shorter than the last time that I tried her on. I've never worn her. I literally took off the tags. Obviously, I can't return her, so we're just gonna make do. But it's this contour, I think, Babaton dress. It's perfect because it's rainy and gloomy and cold outside. When am I ever gonna have another opportunity to wear a long sleeve dress in LA? So I'm just gonna go with it. My hair is so staticky for some reason. I looked it up and apparently it's like lack of moisture in the air or something like that. I think it still turned out pretty nice. I'm going to wear my pea coat and then I'm gonna wear heels. And then I'm just wearing these thick, chunky golden hoop earrings. Just a little diamond ring. That is it. And I'm just gonna bring a little handbag. Let's go out to dinner. I'm so excited to try out this new place. Good morning. Happy Saturday. I just went downstairs to grab the mail because I got an exciting package yesterday and I need it for this morning because I feel like I woke up so puffy. Definitely did not drink enough water yesterday, but I'm so excited to try these out. Matcha infused depuffing under eye masks that doesn't fall off when you do your workouts or morning routine, which is an absolute must for me. Honestly, same. These are hydrating, cooling, safe for sensitive skin, non-irritating, and no pore cloggers. I feel like I should have put these in the fridge because I love when they're cold. So weird. I totally thought there was 10 pairs, but there's only 7. Kind of expensive for 7. I'm so excited. They're very aesthetically pleasing. I love under eye masks. I don't wear them very often because a lot of times when I put them on, they fall off, and that really aggravates me because it's like I'm just trying to like go about my day and look good and hydrate my eyes. Oh my gosh, they're so cooling. Wow, didn't even need to put them in the fridge actually. I wish I could put these on top of my eyes because I feel like my eyelids are very puffy today. I'm going to make coffee. Have a slow morning. It is 12:20 and I am still in my pajamas and I don't even care because I've had the most productive morning. I edited short form content and created a couple of voiceovers. I think I did like 2 voiceovers, posted some content, and then I edited a vlog from start to finish. I'm so happy about that. And then I started editing a new video, and I had like a good wholesome morning. So I feel very, very productive. I really wanted to continue editing this other vlog because I feel like I'm on a roll. I know that if I don't get movement in today, I'm going to be very, very irritated with myself later. So I'm gonna change. I'm going to walk over to the Y, and I'm going to do a little bit of cardio and then just sit in the sauna and read my book. I'm walking home, just finished up my cardio, and I went into the sauna. I did 25 minutes. I feel so good. The sun is shining. It is a great day. This is why you should always do the workout, because you're never gonna regret it, but you will regret not doing the workout. Having food prepped is seriously the best thing in the world. I stand by that. It's not even having food prepped, it's having protein prepped. I'm eating my ground bison right now that's sauteed with onions, and it tastes delicious. I'm gonna jump in the shower, but I'm going to boil a couple of eggs and just have them in my fridge for whenever I'm feeling, you know, snackish. But seriously, like, do this for yourself. I am so grateful to my Thursday self for making this. Or was it yesterday? I don't remember. I'm so grateful. This is 30 grams of protein. I had 20 grams of protein from my drinkable Greek yogurt this morning, and I'm gonna make a protein shake. I'm gonna have some eggs. We're good. I just got myself together for dinner, and I don't know how I feel about this top. It's like this nice silky blouse that I tucked in, but I'm like worried that it's gonna keep coming untucked. And I'm wearing this leather skirt. I'm gonna wear heels and then just pair this with a blazer. I feel like it's nice, but at the same time, I feel like it's too late to change my outfit now. Leather skirt is from Aritzia. This top is from Aritzia too. And I put this like lacy bralette underneath that is from Lounge. Jewelry is from Ana Luisa. Okay, let's go. I'm getting a little bit of computer work done, and then we're heading over to the coffee shop to get more computer work done. I just came home back from the coffee shop. Mihai has a client that he's gonna go to. I was debating on going to the gym. Actually, I kind of wanted to take a Megaformer class because I still have one more class left that I purchased when I purchased my other one, but they don't have any availability except at 3 p.m. they have like a free class that's 25 minutes long. That is like a training thing. I guess they're having people who are applying for the job train other people, so it's free. Does that make sense? I don't know. I was kind of debating on whether or not I want to like do that. Then I was like, maybe I should just go to the gym. But then I was like, honestly, I just feel like I should utilize today as like a reset and a recipe testing day, because I think that would really benefit me, and I can film a couple of recipes that I need to make, and that way I could just like enter the week feeling good and refreshed, and I could just have today be a rest day. I should have a rest day because I deserve it. I'm eating some leftover, my last portion of my ground bison, 30 grams of protein, guys, and I had my protein shake this morning, 46-ish grams, 76 grams of protein, plus the little bit of milk from my coffee, so I'm at probably like 80 grams of protein for the day, and it's not even 12 o'clock, so we're doing pretty well. I love meat so much. At the coffee shop, I worked on my Substack, I worked on my media kit, because I've been needing to do that for a while now. And then I did some client stuff. Something exciting is I reached out to an old client who I haven't heard from in a while. I've just been like kind of giving her space, and I thought that she would reach out to me when she's ready to start training again. But today I was like, I just had a feeling, gut feeling, to text her and be like, hey, whenever you're ready, I'm here for you. And she was like, I'm actually ready now. Can we train this week? So I'm really, really happy. So I'm gonna train her on Tuesday. I was debating on making this like classic Romanian dessert that Mihai requested, so I want to make that. But then I really want to make scones. I've never made scones before. I think I made them like a really long time ago, but I want to make scones, and I want to make savory scones with bacon, cheddar, or Parmesan, whichever, and scallions. I have all of the ingredients, and I want to make them with buckwheat flour, so we'll see. And then for dinner, Mihai's gonna get us some skirt steak. I'm gonna make us a salad and maybe like some crispy potatoes, something like that. Sounds so good. But anyways, I'm gonna finish eating this. I'm gonna turn on an audiobook, and I'm going to figure out where I want to start in terms of baking and what I want to start doing. And I'm gonna bring up my journal so that way I could write all of the ingredients down so I could document the recipe. Well, I have to film the recipe too. Once it's done, I need to post it to my Substack. So I just put my buckwheat scones into the oven to bake. Fingers crossed that they turn out good. I was going to make them with bacon, but I realized too late that my bacon was expired, so no bacon. So it's just, my camera just died. But anyways, as I was saying, I was going to make bacon, cheddar, and chive scones, but I realized too late that my bacon was expired. My bad. I knew that it was sitting in the fridge for so long. I don't understand why I didn't think about the fact that it's probably expired. But anyways, they're baking in the oven. Fingers crossed, because I feel like this would be such a good recipe, just such a good savory breakfast to have. Especially Mihai is always on the go in the morning, so he could just take that and just like have himself a nice little scone tomorrow morning. I'm going to clean up this massive mess that I just created. I just took the scones out of the oven. I put like a little toothpick in them, and they all came out clean. So fingers crossed that they're cooked through. But anyways, I was looking at the recipe for there's literally somebody just like making out right there. That's awkward. Anyways, I was looking at the recipe for the Romanian dessert that I was gonna make, and it's just way too time consuming, and I'm just not in the mood for that. So Mihai's gonna have to wait for his dessert. I'll save that for a different day. It's literally like, it's just too time consuming, and it's almost 2 o'clock right now, and I still have a ton of laundry that I need to do, and like I said, I want to mop and clean around the house. So I'm going to wait for those to cool, quickly clean, mop, vacuum, jump in the shower, and then I think for dessert tonight instead, what I'm gonna do, I think, is make another cookie skillet. The first one that I made, it was so delicious, but she was just not cooked through all the way. Let's get to cleaning. Perfectly clean. I put myself together, showered. I'm letting my hair air dry. Mihai's on his way home with groceries, and we're gonna have skirt steak, potatoes, and salad, and I'm so excited. It just feels like such a good meal, and I'm so excited to eat. I'm going to sit on the couch and read my book. It is so good, and I'm so upset because I'm almost done reading it. It's called The Last One at the Wedding. I'm already giving it 4 stars because it's amazing. 5 is like, oh my gosh, this is the best book in the world, so I don't really give out 5-star reviews. I'm not even like at the climax yet, but it's a 4 for me. But anyways, with that said, I'll see you when I start making dinner. I'm gonna show you how I make it. These scones turned out so well. I know that they don't look very aesthetic because of the flour, like the buckwheat flour just gives it such a funny color, but they're so flavorful. They're literally gonna be perfect for breakfast. I've been letting this butter just like sit so that it could be room temp, so that I could like smear it all over. But oh my gosh, I'm so happy that I made these. I just cut up a little snack plate for us. I have the rest of that raw cheese, and then I cut up an apple and a pear. I have potatoes boiling right now. I'm going to make crispy tallow potatoes with the skirt steak and a salad. I just boiled the potatoes. You can't see me. I just boiled the potatoes. I'm gonna strain them and lather them in this beef tallow, which is so delicious. And then I'm gonna toss them into the air fryer where they're gonna crisp up. I've been letting this sit on the stove to get soft. Into the air fryer. For the salad, I'm going to make a homemade dressing that is similar to Erewhon's dressing that they do for their white bean and kale salad. I just really like that dressing, but it's super simple. It's just gonna be some Dijon mustard, olive oil, lemon juice, and like a little bit of maple syrup, and that's it. Garlic, pepper. I really like adding chili flakes to it. I'm gonna do a very small amount of maple syrup. Literally like a 1/4 teaspoon. And lemon. I love having this thing to mix dressings in. Alright, salad is done. I put pear, artichoke, Parmesan cheese, some pistachios, and avocado in here. Here is our skirt steak, letting it rest. Oh, you cooked it perfectly.
I always do.
You always do. Potatoes turn out so good. Bon appetit.
Honey, put your phone down. I know you've been hurting. This
Really good.
spiral